Here we have an example of an ellipse. How do we know that this is an ellipse? We know it because whenever it's x squared over a, and we see a plus, y squared equals 4 equals 1. If you see a plus and you see x squared and y squared, that's an ellipse. If you see a minus, that would be a hyperbole. So usually when we see this example, we see it in the format of x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals 1. So at this stage, we don't know which one's a, which is b. We know that a is the highest number, right? So let's simplify our equation first. Okay. So we have x squared over 4 squared plus y squared over 2 squared, which equals 1. As we can see, 4 is the highest number, which is a. This is a. And b is 2. So, okay. So a equals 4, and then b equals 2. So from the information that we have right now, we have to find a vertice. Okay. So since a is with x, we know that the format would be a, comma, 0. So since a equals 4, on the graph, we know we would have 4, comma, 0, and we would have negative 4, comma, 0, right? So next, we have to find our major axis. Our major axis. And how do we find that? We do it through a formula. It's called 2 times a. So in this case, we have 2 times 4, and we know the length of our major axis is 8. And then for our minor axis, the formula is 2 times b, which equals 2 times our b is 2, so times 2 equals 4. So at this point, we found our major axis, we found our minor axis, we also found our vertices for our ellipse. Now with this information, since we know what is a, what is b, can we graph it? And the answer is yes, we can graph it. So let's do this. We know a is 4, no b is 2. Okay, so we're gonna graph it like this. We know that our vertices are 4, comma, 0 and negative 4, comma, 0. So this is y, this is x, axis, y axis. Okay, and okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our vertice. Then negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. That's our other vertices. So we have this one. Now we know for our b, which is 2. So b, so we have the x-axis, right? Now we need to do the y-axis. So a is on the x-axis and B is on the y-axis. So we would have 0, 2, and we would have 0, -2. So let's do 1, 2. We would have right here, that's our B, and then -1, -2. Boom. And now we try to connect it, and we get an ellipse. My drawing maybe is not perfect, but what do we know from doing our major and minor axis? We know our minor axis is 4, and we know our major axis is 8.